This man never expected that after accepting the official game mission invitation, he would be transported into the virtual world he often played. Even more shocking was that his identity after crossing over was actually the invincible angel Rufus he had created himself. He tried to inquire about the situation, but the character's intimidating aura instantly made the king and others kneel to the ground. Amid sounds of discomfort, Jack was completely stunned. He quickly turned off the ability, as his previous actions had already terrified the priests. They originally wanted to summon heroes, but accidentally awakened the sealed Demon Lord. After briefly understanding the situation, Jack left the revival point. Actually, he wasn't the Demon Lord the priests mentioned. In this game, players could wage wars and annex countries. Jack was the strongest player who completed world unification, becoming a semi-official game character. The game of dominating the world made Jack feel bored, so he consulted with other top players. They divided their forces into his Overlord army and the Light Legion led by heroes. Meanwhile, they set aside the officially designed Demon God King. They launched the most magnificent ultimate battle in gaming history. The result was Jack being sealed for 200 years, but now accidentally released. After familiarizing himself with character skills, Jack immediately rushed to the giant heaven he created. But something puzzled him. Even though he had just crossed into the game, why did he feel nostalgic? Then Jack entered the Stronghold interior, where the butler had been waiting for a long time. This was the Stronghold management NPC she created, which now surprisingly had independent consciousness. Having waited for him for a full 200 years, Jack inquired about what happened during his seal. Emma explained that after Jack was sealed, those heroes were honored as the 7 heroes. They each established kingdoms, and now 4 of them have passed away. The other 3 are still alive due to their long-lived races, and the Demon God King also remains alive. The 7 heroes were no match for him at all. Jack found it quite interesting. He really wanted to know if there were also players among the surviving 7 heroes. However, he was more concerned about the current status of his 12-star generals. Those were extremely difficult to capture monster followers in the game, because he was quite dramatic back then. He thought having 4 heavenly kings in such settings around a great demon lord was pretty cool, so he created the 12-star generals. Emma said she only knew the whereabouts of 6. 2 of them joined the Demon God King to avenge Jack's defeat by humans. After hearing this, Jack sighed that it was all because he wasn't strong enough that things turned out this way. Since he had returned, his primary mission was to reassemble the 12-star generals. Under Emma's guidance, Jack came to the nearby Spell Kingdom. One of the 7 heroes, Megrez, resided in this place. Since Jack's appearance was too well known in this world, he had to disguise his identity. The simplest method was to disguise as an adventurer, which could also earn some coins on the side. The 2 accepted a commission to deal with orcs and came to the mission location following villagers' directions. Before the battle, Jack was somewhat worried as this was his first real combat. He opened the panel to check that his level was maxed out, and all stats matched what he knew. After confirming everything, Jack prepared to release a small skill first as a test. He directly condensed several flying swords and defeated all the orcs at the entrance. The orcs inside heard the commotion and all rushed out to surround Jack. Finally, there was also a rare giant orc, but Jack remained completely calm as these orcs' movements seemed incredibly slow to him.